existential situation. Uh, Today I will be telling our existential situation as it is. Uh, okay. This is the existential situation of us. There is the universe. It has got trillions of galaxies. Each galaxy has got trillions of stars. Our sun is one such star, and one of the planets in our solar system is our Earth. This Earth has got land mass, water mass, ice mass. In the land mass there are continents, in the continents there are countries, in countries there are states, in states there are cities, in cities there are localities, in localities there are streets, in streets there are houses. So we are a part of this vast, complex universe, whether we like it or not. And this is part one. Part two is that in spite of being a part of this vast, complex universe, we have an individuality. This individuality defines us. It is based on genetics, it's based on the experience of our parents, teachers, school, etc. And the situation in which we are. So this set of things forms what is called individuality. The interesting thing is that in spite of being a part of this vast, complex universe, our individuality somehow dominates us in spite of being a part of a much larger system. Well, this is the duality of our life. That is, we are a part of a large system. At the same time, we have an individuality. This is a problem from time immemorial, and it has not been solved except by the Upanishads. The Upanishads ask this fundamental question. Yes, they accepted that reality as good scientists, that there is a complex universe of which we are a part. There is also an individuality, and these two are inevitable a part of everybody's life, whether it is Modi, whether it is Trump, whether it is anybody else. Okay. And it is also a part of the layman's life. So nobody can escape this reality of our existence, that we are a part of this complex, large system, and we also have a small system of our own. Now, the Upanishad said that this is not tenable because this small system should be a part of the larger system. But somehow, this small system is dominating our life, whereas the larger system of which we are a part is not dominating our life. So, they said there is something fundamentally wrong here, and unless this is resolved, we will continue to have stress, strain, worry, tension, fear, etc. So there is, because the very nature of duality is, because there is duality, there will be conflict, and because there is conflict, there will be stress, strain, anxiety, tension, worry, fear. So the only way in which this can be resolved is by removing one of these two. Since you cannot remove this universe, which is too vast and too complex, the easier thing is to remove the individuality. That's what the Upanishad said. Unfortunately, in our day-to-day life, we don't see any situation where individuality disappears on its own. So they were looking out for situations where the individuality disappears of its own without any effort from our side. And they found it in deep sleep. And they said that in deep sleep there is no individuality. A person loses the individuality in deep sleep. So they found that a person in the course of his day goes to three states: the waking state, the dreaming state, and the deep sleep state. In the waking state, he has an experience. In the dreaming state, he has an experience. But in the deep sleep state, he has no experience. So automatically, individuality disappears. They also found that in the deep sleep state, the person doesn't have stress, strain, anxiety, tension, worry, fear. So they said that the individuality cannot be fundamental to an individual, because if it is fundamental, it should be there all the time. The fact that it disappears every 24 hours shows that it is not fundamental to the individual. But during that period when the individual disappears, the person is still alive, and therefore he is part of the universe. The heart still beats, the breath is still on, that means he is part of the universe, but there is no individuality. So this was a puzzle, and because they could not solve this puzzle, they called it Maya. They said, how is it? It's not possible logically to be part of the universe and also have an individuality. But the fact that it exists shows that there is some kind of an illusion that is taking place. And this illusion, they call it Maya. By the way, the word Maya is the source word for the word Mithya, which also means mystic. Mystic means a person who is got out of this Maya. Okay. So the English word instantly mirage comes from the Sanskrit word Maya. Mirage, mystic, Mithya, Maya are all of the same root. So it is found that it is there, but it is not fundamental. So they wanted to find out whether this is so only in the case of an individual, and then they looked for examples where it can be said.